Hi, and welcome to Q&D Travels. And today we'll be doing a short video regarding travel insurance. Travel insurance is one of the things that we offer to all of our clients, regardless of their package. As you know, when you book any type of travel, whether it's air, cruise, or land, they offer you some form of travel insurance. Now, we are not insurance agents, but we do carry travel insurance policies for when we go on our trips. Also, as a travel agency, we do inform our clients of their available options so they can make a well informed decision of what they want to do. That being said, let's get into this. What is travel insurance? Travel insurance covers various risks that can occur during travel, such as lost luggage, flight cancellations, medical expense, and rental car coverage. It is applicable for both domestic and international trips and can be tailored for single trips or multiple trips over a specific period. However, coverage does vary by plan and provider. What are some of your coverage options? Depending on your insurance provider and the plan you choose, your travel insurance may cover personal accidents, baggage delays, emergency evacuations and medical evacuations, emergency medical care, loss of a passport, trip cancellations or curtailment, travel delays, missed departures or missed connections, airline bookings, or bounce hotels. Additionally, Pacific coverage for activities like ski holidays or cruises can be included. Now, for everything that's included, there are always some exclusions, and you will actually need to look at your policy for these. But some of the common exclusions are or extreme activities, which involve high risk, professional sports, medical travel, pregnancy and related conditions, or undisclosed pre existing conditions. Now, one of the questions that I get a lot is, why do I need travel insurance? Why some people consider this an extra cost, other people consider this a part of their budget when they're traveling. But to give you some ideas, what are some of the pros to having travel insurance? The number one and most important one that most people know is peace of mind. This is to ensure you can enjoy your trip without worrying about unexpected events. You can be compensated for lost belongings, cover expense for loss of stolen items. You will have medical expense coverage, covers healthcare costs due to accidents or illness while you're on your trip or vacation. You have trip itinerary changes, compensate for losses due to cancel trip or changes, which sometimes occur. And this is a good way to ensure or make sure that you will be compensated for it. You will have personal liability coverage, which will cover damage you may inadvertently cause to others while on vacation. It's customizable, which allows you to tailor the plan to your specific needs. And one of the biggest things is long-term savings. It protects against significant financial loss due to trip disruptions. Now, what are some of the cons of acquiring travel insurance? The biggest one is cost. They can be expensive, particularly for comprehensive plans. They have limited coverage for pre existing conditions, which often does not cover up under most policies. Then you have instances in which your claim can be rejected. Claims can be denied for various reasons, including technicalities. There are policy loopholes. Certain activities and situations may not be covered. You have activity restrictions, limits on coverage for high risk activities. You may have overlapping benefits with existing insurance policy may provide some coverage leading to an overlap. And then there's the waiting period. Benefits may not be immediate, and there can be a waiting period before the coverage starts. Now, one of the biggest things about choosing your travel insurance is choosing the right travel insurance. First, you need to assess your needs. Consider factors like age, health, travel destination, and trip details. Then get a quote, but get a quote from multiple different policies. After you do that, pick the plan that best meets your needs and requirements. Check the details and understand exactly what is covered and most importantly, what is not covered. And after that, you can purchase a plan. Now, is travel insurance worth it? Yes, especially in situations where there's flight disruptions, which has we have seen numerous times over the last year. If you need an option to cancel your trip, most trips when you get them, if you buy them at the lowest cost, they are non-refundable. But with a travel insurance that has the option to cancel your trip, at least you will get a large percentage of your funds back. The biggest one is when you're traveling internationally and you need health care. Most U.S. healthcare policies do not cover international travel. So, before you make that decision, check with your healthcare provider and see if you are covered. Now, if you do purchase additional insurance, there are some things that are not covered. I do not have a whole list of them, but I will give you some of the most common exclusions. The biggest one: war and civil unrest, epidemics, COVID 19 is the exception, high risk sports, government issued travel warnings. This is one thing that is good to know because if your government has a travel warning on a particular locale, depending on that travel warning, if something happened there, your insurance may not cover it. Pre existing conditions, unless covered by the plan. So, some plans do provide a waiver for pre existing conditions or a time, so make sure you consult your plan. Pregnancy and related expenses due to non emergencies and terrorist events. Now, when should you consider actually just skipping insurance that you don't need it? One, if you're planning a short domestic trip, you have significant coverage through your credit card travel insurance, or you have adequate insurance from your travel provider. One of the financial considerations that will adjust the cost, most travel insurance typically costs about 4 to 7% of your trip expenses. So, evaluate whether the potential savings or the unexpected cost justifies the insurance. One way in which you can help yourself when it comes to pre existing conditions is most basic plans do not cover pre existing conditions. Although some insurers do offer waivers, but these come at a higher price. So, if this is something that you want to consider, make sure you check the specifics of the waivers to avoid surprises. One of the biggest ones that I like personally is cancellation for any reason add on. The cancellation for any reason add ons provide flexibility to cancel your trip for almost any reason. Typically, they refund 50 to 75% of your trip costs. Again, these add ons are more expensive, but they also give you additional peace of mind for uncertain plans. So, travel insurance can be a valuable investment for your health, safety, and financial security during your travel. By understanding the coverage options, exclusions, and costs, you can make an informed decision about whether travel insurance is right for your next trip. I hope this information has been helpful and is useful for you when you plan your next trip. Whether you're planning it yourself or you're using a travel agency or a travel agent. This is information that will help you make the best of your decision so you can enjoy your vacation. Thank you for allowing us to be with you today from Q&D Travels. Please consider Q&D Travel the next time you want to travel, relax, and be rejuvenated.